It's me, Nightmare Planet. It has been a long time since I've uploaded anything, but today I just want to say thank you all for watching my videos and enjoying and subscribing. These videos took a long time to make, and I'm happy that the commentary series is back after a long time. And that's what's the main thing really here. Like the past 2 months have been some of the most craziest development in my life, some of the most new awesome projects I've worked on, which has taken my time and attention a lot from the channel and to other stuff, which is reasonable. A lot of stuff did happen, a lot of bad, and then later on good. But overall, it's been a very crazy past 2 months. But today, I'm glad to say that I'm back for Christmas. Yay! This is your guys' Christmas gift. So, what we're doing today is something interesting. We're gonna do the commentary on the hidden videos. Now, these I can talk a lot more about because the hidden videos definitely have had changes and development over the past. What was like August? Hidden Video 10 was the last one, and I'm happy to say that Hidden Video 10 ending off the Hidden Video series. Most likely, I don't know about making another one. I'll be honest, because in my opinion, it's the perfect one. But we'll get to that later. For now, today we'll be doing the hidden videos. So, just like last year, I know last year I uploaded the hidden videos officially publicly, and we shall be watching that video, which is all the way down here. Hidden videos 1 to 8. So, I hope you're all ready, because it's been almost a full year since I've uploaded this video right here. I'm so thankful that you guys enjoyed my videos and the way I've made. This storyline with alignment chapters have been one of my favorites since the beginning. Mainly because like it's so simple and yet can branch out so much. Another question I do want to answer: alignment chapters 4 is definitely gonna take a while. I'll be fully honest there, mainly because this one is gonna be a lot different compared to any of the other ones, as this one is gonna be more visual based, more you can actually see what's going on. Because of that, it's going to take significantly longer for me to make it and also to find voice acting and to find the proper ingredients needed to make the video. Which is generally, I mean, it's the final one, so I respectively, I think it's understandable why it's going to take a long time for it. But yeah, today I want to jump back into what made me really love alignment chapters. So, of course, I said this before in the story with the first one right here and the second alignment chapter. Like the reason why I got into horror was because of analog horror. I love analog horror. I love the style, the uniqueness, the storylines that go on in it. And unfortunately, at the time, I didn't have the budget to actually make a proper analog horror series or the skills to make one. So what I decided to do instead was that I made creepypastas, and then in those videos will be hidden videos, which will be this one. So today we shall be jumping into alignment chapters hidden video 1 to 8. So everyone get ready because we're about to go dive into a massive load of history and a lot of crazy information that you guys probably didn't know about. All right, let's begin.
Hey everyone, it's me, Nightmare Planet. Merry Christmas to all of you, and Happy Holidays.
Anyways,
I
for
got
those
a
of you guys
very
can't
cool
hear
present.
anything because of my microphone, right? Hello? All right. Sorry, right now I just took out my microphone because I forgot you guys can't hear anything unless I take out the microphone. But here we go. We're diving in.
Hey everyone, it's me, Nightmare Planet. Merry Christmas to all of you, and Happy Holidays. I got a very cool present I got for you guys. But it does need some context because it was a long, long time ago when dinosaurs roamed around the earth and the first KF.
I love that joke. I was like, all right, a long time. Wait a minute. It was like 6 months ago. Now it's like almost a year and a half now. It is a year and a half about now. But yeah, I love that joke. That was
So
a good
6 months ago, I found a lot of new interest in horror and one specific horror named analog horror. Amazing examples of these would be Reincarnate, General Home Entertainment, The Walter Files, and
So, as you can tell, right after I finished making this video, I immediately realized I mispronounced the name of the Walton Files. So I immediately had to go back and put that in.
much, much more. And I recommend it if you actually want to wet yourself and change, because it is perfect for a boring afternoon, and all for the low, low price of $0. But there's one problem.
Fun fact, that picture right there took me like a good 20 minutes just to find it because of how hard it was to find a picture like that. Which, I mean, it was worth it, but 20 minutes was 20.
With this for me. The budget and equipment I would need for this was a lot more than I currently had, but I still want to make Alien Horror so much. By this point, I already created a first alignment chapter script, until I searched for an idea and remembered that creepypastas existed. So I created creepypastas and created a hidden analog horror video with each one of them to a secret URL link, usually in the description. Since then, there are 8 videos so far, and for the first time ever, will be released officially on right now. So get your triple seatbelts ready, because you're probably going to break a couple on this ride. As always, like and subscribe for more amazing content, and good night, everybody. Happy holidays.
So this scene right here, real quick, I had to time it up. Like I want to make sure I can time the music and the drop right here, which is why it starts off specifically right there. And I think it did a pretty good job. But I do not know where this roller coaster is from. It's been a minute, so like I don't really know where I got this footage from. I know I got it from a theme park roller coaster, but I just don't know exactly which theme. This right here took me a long time to make, surprisingly, but I love it. So if you guys know, the hidden videos are spelled backwards, and I love how I actually got the URL link right here. The date it was released, the original creepypasta, like this right here, moi. Like even looking back on this, like this is when I was getting way better at editing. Like especially, I think this is right after Monster in Carson's episode 6. So yeah, my editing skills I got a lot better when it came at this point. Yeah, at this point, yeah, I was good at editing these videos now. Like if you remember from my commentary, Wake Up was the first one that had a really good editing with both music and the audio. And later on, it just got better and better. And this one's a pretty good one, even though I don't talk for most of it. But yeah, now here we go. We're diving in into the first hidden video. Oh man. Oh, you can definitely like if I could go back. Okay, so here's the first thing I want to explain. Number one, those static weird lines are the old fashioned static lines, like from the 1930s. You know, you're watching one of those shows or movie from 1930s. Those are the lines. Because at this time, I didn't have a green screen static for this footage, so this is all I got at the time. And then that right there, it must be fed. I still use the VHS site for making these fonts, but I know how to make these a lot better now and actually use the proper green screen so you don't see that white background behind it. But yeah, besides that, pretty good so far. Pretty good. But just like those two especially, I would definitely fix so I can make them now. Okay, so the dialogue that's spoken here has definitely been slightly changed. Mainly because I think I don't know if I explained this before. I think I might have in one of my videos, but like originally planned the storyline was gonna be different from what it is now. Originally, the storyline was like the pupas were legit heartless monsters and they would just kill anything. However, that changed once Alignment Chapters 2 came out, which made me realize that I can make a lot better use of the storyline here than just making these characters heartless. You know, these monsters are not just like remember this is my first creepypasta and this is the first one, so it's understands. But looking back on it, I would say this is definitely the strange man in blue actually saying this. This is definitely him saying this stuff, especially looking back on it. So luckily, I made the text blue, so good interpretation right there. But originally, it was meant to be something like Casey, someone like Casey saying this stuff, and not this strange man in blue. But looking back, I think it's a way better interpretation of seeing a man in blue say it than someone else. Now, the person who gets jump scared in this video, I don't exactly know. I mean, actually, no. I do know. I do know. I think from my interpretation of it, it would be what Casey's mom, Carrie. It would be Carrie in this case because if you remember at the end, it shows like remember in the I know looking back, I gotta make one day a remaster of The Strange Man in Blue because the audio is just terrible in that video. But in that video, it's explaining how at the end of the hallway, the last thing that Carrie saw in the photo was her daughter, which lines up very well with this, by the way. It's all coincidental. I did not purposely plan this scene out, but this actually works very well with that scene. The only thing I don't like about this right here is this part, this second hallway. This was the only photo that I could find at the time that had just like a single hallway and a black empty room in the middle. So unfortunately, I had to use this hallway, even though it's just meant to be a single hallway with doors on it. But hey, you could, I mean, technically, you could say like on the doors here, there's like a little tiny room on the door on your right. So it still works out. But yeah. All right, so that one overall, looking back, I would say like I think I made a review back in June of how I felt about the hidden videos. I don't remember exactly the rating for it was. I would say right now like a 3 out of 10, just on top of my head. I'll probably do look back in the footage and see what I put down for the actual ranking of the video. But overall, I think that was like okay-ish. Looking back, I definitely would fix a lot more things, make it significantly look better. But like overall, for the first video, hidden video, and the first analog horror video I would ever make, that was pretty good. All right. Now this next one though, this one is still a really good one. Like even looking back on it, this one's really good. So the next one we're gonna see here is audio based, which is something I'm actually surprisingly really good at. I'm really good at making audio based sounds. You know, it's better for me with making audio stuff than visual, especially during this time where I was just learning the software. I luckily did have at this point experience with sound effects and music, because prior to this I had a channel full of anime parodies, so I had a bunch of soundtracks and sound effects from it, and I was able to use my knowledge, experience from that to put it in here, and it does a really good job. I'll admit this one here, next one, I like this one a lot.
Viewing of this tape is prohibited. Discard it immediately. Tape is prohibited. Discard it immediately. Viewing of
So really quick, I want to say like I think I spoke about this in my first ever alignment chapters commentary, but yeah, there was originally a different look than the pupils. Before I drew them, there was like multiple different designs for the pupils and what they would look like. Which, as you see in these video, there's two looks of the pupas. The one from the last video at the end of the corridor, and the one that keeps jump scaring. Those two are the original looks of the pupas, besides the one from the thumbnail, obviously. So yeah, I want to take it till alignment chapter 2. So right after this one, where we got the look like actually look like the pupas.
Hey, this is log 14, August 12th, 1975. Currently, me and Nick are on this hiking trip for this summer through this forest.
Really quick, the reason why I put static there is I think I explained this in a previous video is because I messed up a word or a name that would have confused the everyone. So I made sure to static it out so like this way it would actually sound proper and not like it adds to the flavor kind of because it's an analog horror. So adding this static like adds mystery. But in reality, the main reason why most of them exist is because I screwed up a word during the recording and I knew that was not a good idea just going all the way back to really read the entire line just to get one word right. So yeah, this was a significantly better audio because like the rest of the recording is fine, just that one part. So you know when you get when if you make editing stuff like like it's significantly like the best thing to do is try to make things as simple as possible if it came to like because like like I think I explained this before like alignment chapters 3 took me like 2 weeks 3 weeks of working because I started working on it on August 2nd 2023 and I finished it like August 25 of 2023 so about 2 or 3 weeks of hard work and looking back I wish I made things just a little more simple because I was working like hours on that but that's next time don't worry I'll get to that next time for now we're going off here.
I know it's a little bit off the path, but we'll be back home soon probably. Hey, did you have anything set up, Josh? Yeah, let's head out. Man, I can't believe there's just this one path here. It's just wiped off the map. Look at the one from 1955. Yeah? Okay, now look at this year's one. Wow, it did change a lot. Do you think something happened here or something? Someone probably just pooped so hard they had to ban the path. Are you still doing that dumb log thing, book thing? Shut up, it'll be important one day if we want to look back at this. Yeah, right. When will I want to hear what I'm doing compared to what I'm seeing? Oh god, I'm really the entire time. You could say ouch too. The only thing that's gonna say ouch is gonna be you by my hands, not the Earth's. I hope one day we'll be able to record these trees like this one day. If I care about hiking by that point, yeah. I'll probably be paying too much for an apartment or a mortgage or something at that point. Oh yeah, true. Are you gonna get a job next year? Probably. College is coming up. I gotta get prepared with something more important than just a cassette tape. How much does that junk cost you anyway? Like $34? Totally worth it. Dude, are you fucking with me? No, I heard that. What the fuck?
Okay, really quick. If you guys watched Orida's video, I'm pretty sure you understand like the map. Like there was a part here that was cut off, and this in the Lima Chattis 3 they especially mentioned it because like that part has the plants that if you smell them, they'll make you wander into the woods until you become a sacrifice for the pupas. That path and trail was cut off. Also, mainly though because of the house, the them house, because that trail would lead nearby to the house, and they didn't want people going off the paths to go into that house because that house at that point, 1975, there's already been a lot of strange and crazy stuff that's happened in that house. Which, if you watch hidden videos, basically the hidden videos seriously add lore to the Alignment Chapter series because they explain a lot, like it adds a lot of lore. I seriously hope everyone watched this in the other hidden videos or before it. If not, do not watch this video until you watch the other hidden videos before you watching this one, because this is a commentary that's gonna spoil a lot of secrets of the series. So be prepared.
Dude, what the fuck is this junk? What's up with that symbol on the floor? It looks like a circle, like a triangle, and a circle made of baby. Hey, look at.
Triangle circle made a baby. Does anyone get it? All right, I'll say it. So if you remember in the next hidden video and also hidden video 6, they have the organization. I'll be honest, I forgot a little bit of the name of the organization. But I do remember what it was. It was an organization that was in space. The home of the Strange Man in Blue and Alexander. Those two characters. That was their home, and that was the government that they had with. And the new group that's using this symbol. I believe so. Is the cult, the Strange Man in Blue cult. The ones that producing pupas underground. However, looking back on it, yeah. Okay, so it's like just give me one more actually, I gotta figure this out. Alright, so the name of this group is a COPO, which I remember a lot more about it. So COPO, yes, okay. So I'm not gonna spoil the rest, obviously, until we get to that part. Just how to refresh. Like I said, it's been a while. I haven't made a video since October, so it's been a good hot minute.
You see the pit over here? Let me see. Oh my god, what is it? Holy shit. No wonder it's not on the list. It's a fucking graveyard. Oh, that makes way more sense. But then why? Where's the grave? And why is it that symbol? I don't know. Maybe someone's trying to wreck.
So if anyone wants to know what's this is the ditch of the dead bodies and corpses that rot. They're like a little tiny ditch that has a bunch of corpses. bunch of dead body, which is why they call it like where's the graveyard for these dead people. Because if you notice, if you've seen Alignment chapters 2, then you know that like Anthony and Ruber both get eaten alive by the monster. There's a name for it. I remember it was a hidden video 9. Forgot the name of it right now, but I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. It's the big monster with the many tentacles.
Resurrect someone from the dead or something. Ooh, shut up. Oh shit, go, 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 go. It's onto us, go, 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 go. Look, the house we can hide in there. The door is locked. Come here, quick. Get in quick, come on, come on, come on. Alright, come on, Norman. No, no, no. Norman? Norman?
So to explain this part, I think this one was pretty. Well, I mean, it's kind of obvious, but it's maybe it's a little hard to tell. Basically, the monster attacks Norman and eats him, while the other guy is able to get through into the house and has to quickly run away.
Here, I'll hide here.
So this part, he's in the bedroom and he's hiding under the bed. So right now he's in the bedroom upstairs, hiding under the bed, and the monster is walking around, making these footsteps.
What was the thing? Where did this thing come from? Oh, wait, I see his hallway. Wait, what's this? There's nothing in here.
So if you've seen the lore, you would definitely know like the hallway in alignment chapters, the one that shows up, the one that's like fancy looking, that one, the one that's like properly well cleaned, that managed one right there. He goes in, opens it, there's nothing there, just black darkness. He turns around and the pupa's right behind him. And as you can tell by the scream, he is either dead or knocked out, but his body is dragged all the way up until the recording ends. So what most likely happened is that as you know, there's many ways they use the dead corpses of people. They can make them into those little tiny monsters. They can make them into pupas, or they can feed them and sacrifice them to the big monster. Those are the three primary ways they do it. The reason why I'm like I'm just saying I'm trying like I got it. All right, hold on, just give me 1 sec. All right, I had to go back, look up the names. So it's the Reptins and the Salvatore. Those are the Salvatore is the big monster. The Reptins are the little guys. I know I am also very upset that I had to actually check that out. I thought I would remember at the top of my head, but I had to check it out through my Google Docs to see if it is in there, but I didn't. And boom, now I understand. I apologize for the miscommunication here. Like I said, it's been 2 months since I worked on the series at all, and it's good to be back. But I don't remember every single tiny bit because I've been working on a bunch of other projects during this time and been really focused on it. So I completely understand if I'm messing up words. I apologize for the miscommunication, and I thank you all for continuing watching. So that was Hidden Video 2. Now, Hidden Video 2, definitely significantly better than Hidden Video 1. There's a lot more lore, a lot more character development between the Norman and the. Alright, So it's either Neo or Josh. I remember the name change did happen because I messed up the name of that. So I'm gonna go with Neo, and then there's Norman. Yes, Neo and Norman. If I can, yes, yes. Like I said, I'm not perfect. Okay, but yeah, overall that was definitely a significant improvement. I loved working on that hidden video. The audio and the audio for that worked really well. And probably the best part about hidden videos is that during the time from the first hit alignment chapters all the way up until uh alignment chapters 3, it was actually extremely well balanced. Like the amount of time we I had to work on the analog horror video and the creepypasta were both well managed. Even though I tried really hard to work on it, like obviously they make creepypasta make it as best as possible. I didn't like I still had time left over to work on the hidden videos, the analog horror videos, which is something that trust me, later on I'll have to explain of a lot of things that happen at the very end of the hidden videos, specifically 6 to 8 of what was going on during that time. But first, right now, just so you know, this is like the hidden videos are sometimes better. Like for example, in this case, I feel like the hidden videos is better than the Pale Man creepypasta for the hidden video for this because it adds a lot. But now, yeah, but like at this point, once the Pale Man came out, the storyline was already now fixed and set properly for what will later be Alignment Chapters 3. So here we go.
This is Terrence from Paragon Police County. Hey, I'm here from Washington D.C. Police Department. Why, why are you calling this? I know you're not by here on some small occasion. You seem pretty smart, Officer Terrence, considering you're out in the middle of nowhere. Listen, I have very important work to do, so if you could leave me alone. I know. I know what? That's what I'm here for. What? What? We're here for what? The house on Conbelt Road and the missing people with it. How on earth do you know that? That is classified information. You thought you'd keep a secret this big from the government? Wow, how shameless of you. Look, what do you want? A house on Conbelt Road. I want something from there. More like someone. Who? Let's just say, if I can do your case, I could help you work on how to stop this whole mess and find out the truth. If I let you help, will you promise me some answers finally? Of course. I have a suggestion though. What is it? Did you guys ever check the basement of that house? I'm assuming not. That's too dangerous. That's why we search in the day, not at night. I'll check it before you arrive. Is that alright with you? Yeah, fine with me. And what's your name? I never caught it. Oh, my name is Chief Alexander. Pleasure to meet you. Goodbye, Terrence. Have a lovely night. Of course, same to you, Alexander. Man, what a weird guy.
So I'm extremely happy to say that I love that introduction because we get to introduction before Alignment Test 3 of who Alexander is. Now in Alignment Test 3 is it briefly explain how Terrence met Alexander very briefly, and we do see a couple clips from this video in Alignment Chapters 3 where they have this hidden video and the next one showing us information and tapes that would be significantly important to understand the story from that point on. And this is definitely very, very interesting. Also, I'll get to that soon, but first, like that scene right there definitely lays the stage for what's gonna later down come down the road, which I really like a lot. The one thing that I don't really like looking back on this is Alexander's advice to looking in the day, the night. For me, looking back on it, that's kind of dumb. I mean, like I guess it makes sense because the monsters don't come out unless it's dark and no one can see them. But like, it's in the house. It's not like not like they're gone, gone. I mean, I guess they bring more than one person, so it's like harder for them. But I mean, hey, no, it's not because Anthony and Ruben did it at night and they got fucked up hard. So looking back, they just most likely got lucky. Like I'll be honest, like that is the one thing that looking back, I'm like, that's kind of dumb. I think there'll be a better way for them to get inside the house than just wait until daytime so they don't hit you. I mean, like that's kind of stupid looking back on it. But we can't go back now. It's like all right. Because I'm pretty sure they just got lucky. They got it and they made it out. So good work, guys. Now this is actually really important. Now I don't know if anyone got this at all, but in Hidden Video 10, if you guys seen it, seriously watch it before you watch this video, or I mean any of the hidden videos, honestly. But like Lucas, this character right here is the character that's in Hidden Video 10. Yeah, the Hidden Video 10. So just saying, this character has been established since Alignment Chapter 2, and he definitely has relevancy in the series. But we're not going to cover that today. We're coming just from 1 to 8. Yep, we're already hinting at this point that Terrence is related to the Caswell family, which is already I love it. I love it a lot.
How now, brown cow?
How now, brown cow?
Yes?
Howdy do. Our name is McCloy. We've traveled far with Gerald, our little boy. We've brought him to you, Professor Joyce, hoping you can do something for our boy's voice. Although he is smart, got a good little head, he doesn't talk words. He goes boing boing instead.
I have a reputation. Pupils come to me from all over the nation. I taught Francis the talking mule, of whom you have heard. Taught him to speak and say the most difficult word. Say something, Francis. If I can teach Francis and a talking dog, this will be as easy as falling off a log.
How now, brown cow?
Young man, let the words come out from deep inside. Now open your mouth way up wide.
All right, so this part here, I'm actually gonna say out loud because I'll be honest. Looking back, I wish that I made the gray a little bit easier to read. Like the text actually easier to read because like it's a little hard. So here's what she says: They all thought I was lying, but I was right. And now there is someone who needs my help, or else everything will break. I was told I was dreaming, that I was sick, but now I have proof. I will show you. All right, cool jump scare. But what? Okay, the text is obvious. It says, "Please, I need you." But what I think is less obvious to people, especially like to like I would know because I was a little like I could get it if you guys didn't get that part. But when showing the grass and like the sticks, that's the graveyard where all the bones are, where all the death and all the corpses are. That was mentioned in the last hidden video. Then we also get one of the last times we ever see the original looking pupas. One of the last times. I know maybe hidden video 4 has it, but after that we definitely moved on to the new version of the pupa, which was established in hidden video. I mean, alignment chapters 2. And then this is the first time we ever see a COPO logo or the no COPO. That's the first time we ever see a COPO logo, as the Oculus has their own logo, which is mentioned in Hidden Video 9. Okay, it's all coming back. It's like Kronk from Emperor's New Groove. Like, oh yeah, it's all coming together. Okay, here we go. Hidden Video 4, especially out of the first 8, is my favorite hidden video. Easily. From the original Hidden Video 1 to 8. The reason why I say original, because Hidden Video 9 and 10 were made significantly later and have significantly better budget and experience in what they're actually doing. Like they have significantly better experience and better audio, better idea of what to work with and what to do compared to the original 8. This one is personally my favorite. The reason why, okay, so like I'll explain soon of why 6 to 8 are good, but they're not my personal favorites. I'll explain why later. But yeah, this one right here, besides Hidden Video 5, is personally the best out of the original 8, in my opinion, respectfully. I just I love all of my videos. I love all of them. So maybe not the Pale Man, but every other one I love. I love the story, the characters, the music, the sound design. Some of them do them better than others, some of them don't, and it's all through a learning experience. And this one is definitely the most analog horror feeling like. Like if you've ever seen like a FNAF analog horror or anything like that, this feels very similar to it, and I love it. I love it a lot. And also, this one was made during the Wake Up Creepypasta, which I think I no, I didn't do the hidden video for it, but I did do the secret video for the Wake Up. This one was a little bit harder to make compared to the other one because this Minecraft Creepypasta took a lot of work and effort to make, but this one here is still really good. And now here we go. We're entering Super Trail Park.
Welcome to Super Lake Park. If you are watching this tape, that means you have been hired. Now there are a couple of things we have learned before you can join.
Also, this is the first hidden video with static. Now I know that sounds crazy, but this was the first one with actual green screen proper static. So, props for
Jump right in. Make sure to pick up trash on the trails. Sometimes people will drop trash on the trails, and it is a part of your duty to clean it twice a day. Make sure no one gets lost. People might get lost on the trail, so it is also your duty to make sure they know where they are going. Make sure that people don't touch dangerous things like poison ivy is a leaf-type plant that make people itch. Manchineel is a tree that can produce flowering plants, which has dangerous sap that can temporarily blind someone. And the Venium plant.
So, does this plant actually exist in real life? No. Is that photo real? Yes. It just looks scary? Yes. But that's about it. It's just a fake plant, but the photo is real, but it is a different plant.
This plant is very dangerous. They can spread a pollen in the air within a 50 meters area, which if sniffed will cause headache, fever, vomiting, stiff body,
how big is 50 meters? Okay, so it's basically around the size of like a massive pool, like one of those swimming pools they have in the Olympics. That's around the size of the 50 meters.
Hallucinations.
Now this part here is one of the things that I still get slightly ticked off about when I see it. It is single-handedly the thing that I wish was fixed. The static. So if we could go back a little bit. This static right here. So you can still tell like it has the original static with the 4x3 right here. Has the 4x3 one, but it also has the full screen static at the same time. So it looks really like it's not that bad, but it's like it looks a bit strange. Very pretty strange. And it's one thing that looking back I wish I was able to fix. But overall, it's not that bad. But like as you can tell, like there's still the full screen video on both ends, but there's still the static here. You can tell because of the darker tone.
Then, after 3 days of inhaling, the person who sniffed will walk into the forest, never to be seen again.
This was the best placement to put the pupa creature. This was the best spot to put it. And also, this is before. It's like even though we had the official one, we used the pre-official one, the design based off it, because this will work a lot better with the dark background. Especially the dark background in the woods, not the orange one. I don't know if anyone else noticed this, but real quick, yeah, that right there, that single frame. I don't know if anyone can see it. I think. Let's see where is it? I think it's right here. Yeah, right there. The single frame just ticks me off a little bit. It could have been fixed so easily, but like you have to remember, I made this back the original 8 on my OG blue computer. I can't believe I forgot to mention that. Oh man, it's been a really long time. Okay, so here's another thing about the original 8. It was made on my original blue laptop. A matter of fact, this video right here is the last video I would make on my laptop, my original blue one. This was the last video I'd ever make on it, which is the reason why that the editing for this is good, but is not. There's flaws. You can definitely tell, and it was very hard to make videos because of those flaws. But yeah, this is. I just remembered that this is the last video that has the original blue laptop I used to make this stuff. Now I have, of course, the Vicness computer. I've had it for about almost a year now, and I have made several. Like as you said, like if you get to Hidden Video 9 and 10, they are significantly better edited, story based, sound design, music, everything is improved by a lot. But yeah, Hidden Video. This video right here is almost a year old. It's looking back, it's beautiful that this is almost a year old and it's still really good. Like I'm proud of myself to say, like even though with all my limited software, I'll still able to make some really awesome videos, which I'm very happy to say.
But we are sure they are fine because eventually, with the right medication, the virus can go away.
Oh yeah, also I forgot, but I think those pills are like dangerous pills. I forgot exactly where I got them from. I'll be honest, it's been a little while, but I remember when I got those pills specifically, those are like painkillers or like a medicine that if you overdose on it will kill you. I don't know exactly which one it is because it's been a year and a half, but yes, I remember when I got that photo, I specifically looked up that medicine that would technically kill you if you ate it.
But it can spread through sneezes and coughs, so be careful. It is your duty to make sure no one gets near these plants. Luckily for you, there is none on the official trail. All you need to make sure is that no one gets off the path and smell the plant. Origins of this plant is unknown, but by some witness, it was by a man in...
let me just state something really important here. One really big thing I wanted to do with analog horror, but was never able to fully do until Hidden Video 9. Even then, it's not officially real life. Well, it's just what I said, real life analog horror. That's something that I've always wanted to check out and do. However, it is extremely difficult to do. Like the guys who do it right now, Vina Carnes, we, I think, who else? Gemini Home Entertainment, a bunch of others. They do Vina Carnes. They do analog horror so much better than I could when it comes to real life. I think if they actually I think if they've done something like this before. I think they have. I think they can do it better than I can. I mean, like I'm decent, but I'm not that good. Trust me. But like those videos really inspire me to want to make something that's real life based. And considering this is on my blue laptop, that by the way is a slow monstrosity. Like that thing took like 3 hours to export like a single video. That was like 5 minutes maybe. Like that right there, like the fact that this was made on that blue computer with the limited software that it had, honestly, it's a masterpiece that I made it out. Like that running animation right there, and then the sound effects with the falling, and then the camera broken, and then the distorted scream. That was done really well, which I'm very happy to say I did. Oh, this part here is still one of my most favorite parts in all of my analog horror videos, and in my whole channel. This is still one of my favorite parts. So I hope you all enjoy it. So that discussion right there was between Casey and Georgie. And Georgie is saying, I am happy if I die killing and stopping the man has hurted us so much. Now, this scene right here with the music and all the epicness, it's beautiful. I love this scene a lot because Casey's like, no, don't leave me because I've lost so much already. And yet he's like, no, 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 this has to be done. This has to be done. And it's honestly amazing. Like the fact that this was all already thought out. It's just beautiful. I don't know. I don't want to be glazing myself, but damn, I did a good job considering it was a blue computer. But yeah, Casey right here is basically what George is saying is like, hey, if we could go back to the scene real quick. Basically, Georgie's like, all right, if I die and go to hell, I'll be happy as long as you can stop this and save us. And he's saying here, Casey, not like that monster is Casey. No, no, no. The person who they're just talking to right now is Casey, which at this point in time is a huge, giant, big deal because at this point we don't know really the Hupas and what they are, and that's not until Alignment Chapter 6. So this is the first time confirmation of that. Also, this hidden video is the one I mentioned back a while back in my wake up video where people just straight up skip the entire video just to get to the URL link. So, I mean, it's a good video though. Like, I mean, you guys skipped a really good video for another really good video, which I'm not saying is bad, but I'm not saying you could check them both out. They're pretty cool. Link somewhere. All right, this is the official turning point of the hidden video series, especially until like after I would come back in June, especially until I came back in June. There's a lot of reasons why, which I'll get to right after this. But yeah, this one's also really good. I would say like it's right under Hidden Video 4. This one's based on sound effects, and I love it. It is so good when it's based off the sound effects here. And this one is a lot different because this one begins the backstory arc. I guess you can describe it. Which, if you already seen, I'm seriously, you should watch all the ones already. I don't need to explain this multiple time, but like this begins the arc I would describe where it's the backstory between Alexander and the Strange Man in Blue. The backstory right here. So this is the beginning of it, and it's gonna last until part 9. Once they reach 9, that's the end of the backstory, and then 10 continues on with technically is if I can say the 10th one would take place right after Lamb chapters 3, but right before Lamb chapters 4. So here we go.
Chief, you copy. Affirmative, sir. What is the mission? Currently, we briefers are about to move on to the capital city. Do we not have any other chiefs there? Currently, everyone else is too spread out to call it from the front lines. We need you. Freedom.
So really quick to tell something that I'm pretty sure not many people got, but is actually really important. Vito is the father of the Strange Man in Blue. He is the father of the Strange Man in Blue, which is why later on in this video you'll see that the Strange Man in Blue says, "Where's Daddy?" which is Vito. And considering about what you're about to see and witness, the COPO ain't very nice when it comes to war.
Where's Daddy?
Alright, so I can finally explain the first 5. The first 5 hidden videos were had when I had the most amount of time to work on them. The first one, obviously, is very simple. The second one is a very good audio base. The third one is decent, I would say. The fourth one's really good, and the fifth one is right below that. I mean, they're very good when it comes to both audio and their visuals. And also, the fact that I made on a blue computer is very impressive. Now, here's what happened afterwards. Afterwards, the creepypastas got significantly harder to make. And as you know, the story already, The Strange Man in Blue in September would take 9 months, I would say, 9 or 8 months until it was completed. because of how painful it was to make it. So because of that, 8 to 9 months, it was a very hard struggle to make the video. Very, very hard. So because of that, the so yeah, right after that, the 8 months of working on the Strange Man Blue, it was good, but well, no, I mean it was actually really bad. It was the audio was screwed up immensely, and because of that, it took a lot harder to fix it. Second of all, the create process became a lot harder to make because of the better audio and sound quality, which took more effort and time away from the hidden videos. And the most, probably the biggest factor was Monster and Carcinus, which began in early August and would continuously get better and better leading up to the fifth and sixth video. So because of that, a lot of energy had to be put in those videos instead of the hidden videos, which is why from 6 to 8 they're very simple videos, which is why they're not my personal favorite. They're not bad. They're not my personal favorite though, because those ones from this point on were very were decent. Were decent, but they weren't the best, as you can tell. Most of them are based on audio, and I mean they're pretty decent with their storytelling, but the scary factor isn't as much there as it was in the first five. But yeah, that's my personal opinion, and here we go.
October 35, 2392. Breaking news: the nation of Carolilius have optically surrendered after fighting the C.O.V.O. for 100 years during the massive universe civil war. In the final battle, the C.O.V.O. annihilated Carolilius' largest army in the capital. Nearby was the town of Doma, where everyone was killed except for two boys. The C.O.V.O. says it was the Carolilius' last-ditch effort to make sure their people are never a part of our nation.
So basically, they're saying the COPO is saying that, oh yeah, these guys basically killed themselves before they came to the city, which, if you know from the next video, is not true at all. They made that lie up so this way they wouldn't seem that bad to the public, but in reality, they killed everyone and then only left two survivors because they're the only ones who barely made it out.
The town's population used to have 500 million citizens. Only two remain. Luckily for us, the two boys are in a better place. The boys' name are Alexander Randianka and About Carolilius Perfecto. The boys are luckily not injured, but we were able to get an interview with Alexander, and here is what he had to say.
Well, since me and your bot's homes are gone, we've been going on adventures around our new home. But Abot is still sad about what happened. Oh yeah, I am 8 and Abot is 9. Just to let you know, he is not better than me. But I still remember that brutal night where the tanks rolled in and the people screaming as the COP. And I am very grateful to still be alive. I thank you all for asking.
The amazing innocence of a little boy. Up next is
Look, accurate. So like the COPO logo, it says it was their fault. They invading. It's a child wrote this, so luckily the drawing looks childish, works pretty well. Give me 1 second. All right. So this one, Hidden Video 7, is how would I describe it? It is better than the sixth one. I think 7 and 8 are better than 6, but that's because they actually are more focused and have a little bit more better storytelling. But they're about the same. I don't know. I don't want to sound negative. Obviously, I love these videos, but like I have preferences. I have like I like them. I think these three does a really good job with the storytelling and the build up towards it. But overall, they're not the best analog horror type videos, but they definitely do set the stage for what was later down to come in line.
Next up, for the Confederation of Tourism Organization, about to take stage. Thank you, Your Honor. I am here to talk about the serious and the COPO century-long war, and mainly a specific event which I have noticed is nowhere to be found in the history of the war. During the last siege of Carslysius, the town of Doma nearby was supposedly committed suicide to not be a part of the COPO. Your point being? The description I have just described is completely fake. Every last bit. And my proof of evidence? Me and Alexander were the survivors of that day. And the truth is that tanks rolled in, killing all of our friends and family. And yet, for years we couldn't say anything about it. Well, I'm tired of this. You believe in this fake story because you people made it up. We never once decided to kill ourselves. You and your men killed my mother and father. See some, he's talking of madness. Oh, is that your plan? To kick me out of your nation? Do it then, you bastard. I don't care. One day, I will save the world from your tyranny. You hear me? I will save the world. Come, Alexander. We are leaving. Wait, Aban. We have heard your cry in the court, and we believe that you were right. Please allow us to help you in any way we can.
Can we trust them?
Yes. Come with us and we will form a new group, and it will be called
The Oculus.
Sure, Alex. Whatever you want.
Yeah, this is when people in the courtroom who heard the case realized that Obot was right and agreed to join him. And this was the beginning of the Oculus organization. The very beginning. Alright, so Hidden Video 8 is the last hidden video until Hidden Video 9, obviously. But this will be the last one for a while. This came out for the Halloween special of 2023. And this one is the last one, obviously. And I think it does a pretty good job. Also, it does explain some good lore, which obviously is great. I don't have really much to say, honestly, because this was a decent one. Has some good lore. And we also see a lot of decently interesting stuff. Overall, let's begin.
Man, it smells terrible down here. Are you sure about whatever we're looking for is here? Yes, I'm positive. It's a rare creature which is deemed as an endangered species by the COPO and my old home. The reason why is because they consider using it illegal warfare, because how strong it was. How strong is this thing? Rumor says if grown strong enough, it can destroy planets, which is why they outlawed it and hunted down until they were almost extinct. So why will we come here, sir? Because Earth is one of the newest nations that the COPO have recognized, meaning they probably have one of these creatures right here, nicknamed the One-Eyed Beast, but its official name is Salvador. Hey! After it! Oh god, what is that thing? Quiet, fool. I'm not scared away. Come here, little guy. We aren't gonna hurt you. So what we're gonna use this thing for? Salvador will be used to save the world. And one day, it will be strong enough to knock down the entire COPO. Sir, no offense, but this seems very extreme. We can't trust this thing. It's only a beast. And destroying the entire COPO will cause millions of innocent people's death. Please reconsider. Oh! What the fuck, sir? Stop whining. Your time will end soon. Anyone else has any objections? No, sir! Good. Now, move out. We got what we wanted. What did you do to me? I can't move, you bastard! I'm sorry, my follower, but you were asking too many damn questions. And don't worry, you're still helping me. You're about to be the Savior's best friend's first meal. What? Did I ever get to mention I shot you with my neurosis ray? It completely turns off your nervous system, even though it hits just one of your receptors. And the best part is, because it still causes a wound. That means blood and flesh will be revealed and be smelled, possibly by something and eat you alive. But what do I know? After all, it is just a beast, right? No, please don't leave me, sir. Please, sir, I beg you. I'm so sorry. Please help us down here, boy. Please.
Okay, so Hidden Video 8, as you see, but is not kind at all. And also, this is the last time we'll use the original original outro. Be to like and subscribe for more creepypastas. This is the last time we'll use the original, which makes sense because this is the last. Well, actually, the last time we ever actually use it is for the Strange Man in Blue, which, if you've seen that video, it has the last time we ever used this one. But officially, publicly, fully, this is the last time we'll see it before we get into the new intro, which is the best one. It is certainly the best one, hands down. But yeah, this is the last time we'll see this one before we get to the next one. But yeah, I love this intro. This one's good. It is definitely a nice way. I like the fact I will see this after so long. It's been a while. Yep, right there. It says Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you all. And boom, we are done. So overall, real quick before this is over, I do want to check out what I said back in June. Yes.
I mean, it's alright, like. Nice. Oh, let's go! That's class! I mean, it's alright, like.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah. But basically, not much has changed for those opinions right there. They're about the same as they were before. But yeah, overall, looking back on the hidden videos, it's a very nice way of reminding like all the stuff that this channel has gone through when it comes to improvements with his video editing skills and like seeing the humble beginnings of how he started out and continued. Next time, I really hope we can get the reason why I didn't do Hidden Video 9 and Hidden Video because they are significantly longer and significantly has way more stuff in them when it comes to content compared to these. These are like what, like maybe 5 minutes, 4 minutes each one. So the next two are definitely the longest ones, but they are worth it. All right, but that is everything. Thank you all for watching this. It's been really nice to be able to go back on these videos, and especially that it's Christmas time and going back to the Christmas video I made last year. It's definitely nice to see like how the editing went and how it's definitely changed a lot. It's a beautiful thing to see like 64 videos right here and 27 strikes. Like that's amazing thinking about like all these videos I've made over the past year and a half. So thank you all for watching this video, and I hope you guys learn a thing or two and be able to, see what this is. Because I mean, I think it's really cool commentary. I think it's really cool to be able to talk about something you created and how you describe it and how the experience was. And overall, my experience of it, I loved making them. They were really good videos. They were unfortunately during the times where I was already working on other projects, so it was a little bit harder to do. But when I did have the time to properly make them, I loved making them and I loved working on them. Now I hope you all guys enjoyed probably the Christmas outro that's going to be at the end of this. And as always, good night, everybody. Sweet dreams and happy holidays and Christmas.